Hi, my name is Greg Hamsher and I'm the Vice President of Advantage Insurance Group, a family-owned and operated insurance brokerage here in central Pennsylvania. This is the first in a video series we're putting together for everybody to maybe take a little mystery out of insurance. I know insurance isn't everybody's favorite topic to talk about. Well, who knows? Maybe at your holiday parties that's all you guys did talk about. Probably not, but hopefully these videos are a little informative for you, maybe a little bit fun, and you take some value out of it. So today's first video, we're going to talk about a problem that we see a lot in our agency. We get phone calls in, hey, I've got this insurance policy, I'm paying for it, I have no idea what I'm getting. So I'm sure a lot of you are inundated with advertisements on TV, radio, social media. Insurance companies like to spend a lot of money to try to get your dollar. You know, the whole save 15% in 15 minutes. So you go onto that website, you spend 15 minutes, you think you save some money, and you get a policy. Insurance is one of those things, especially on the auto, where the government makes you buy it. So it's mandated. You get that policy, you get it in your hand, you're spending $100, $200 a month, and you have no idea what you just bought. Fortunately, there's a lot of independent insurance agencies in your area that I would recommend that you go talk to. Sometimes you may have saved a little bit, but you lost a lot of value in order to get those savings. And today we're going to take a little bit of the mystery out of what you did buy, break it down for you into 3 separate categories, and then I'd recommend, if you have any questions specific to your policy, that you do go to an independent insurance agent and review your policies. So let's kind of get into this here. The first section in your policy is liability. And liability is what the government wants you to buy. That's why they have you buy the policy. And essentially what that does is protect other individuals from you. So you sneeze, you run a red light, you hit a vehicle full of passengers, and you injure them. That liability is broken into 2 parts. Bodily injury, so those injuries. They can also sue you for pain and suffering, loss of wages, that type of thing. As well as the damage to their vehicle. Or, it's snowy, it's January here in Pennsylvania. You slide off of an icy road into somebody's house. The damage that you do to their car or to their home is the property damage section of your policy. So that's the main reason why government wants you to go out and buy insurance. They give you the privilege of driving, and they want to make sure that in case you do anything dumb, the folks that you hurt are at least made whole, or you try to make them whole. Second category, or maybe subdivision of your policy, is what's called first-party benefits. The first-party benefits, these aren't necessarily mandated, but you get benefits like medical coverage, some medical expense, maybe loss of wages, funeral benefits, accidental death, those types of things. The third part of your policy, again, an optional coverage, typically if you don't have a loan, is the physical damage to your vehicle. So you sneeze and run that red light in your brand new Tesla, go through that red light and damage your vehicle. You have to have physical damage protection under your policy for your vehicle in order for that vehicle to be repaired. So if you have a loan, the bank is going to require that you have this coverage on your policy. And that coverage, you're typically going to share the risk with the insurance company. You'll see a deductible on that policy, and they're typically, $100, $250, $500. If you're in an at-fault accident or a hit and run, you pay the first portion of that up to your limit, and then the insurance company typically takes care of the rest. So that's it, real simple. Your policy is divided up into 3 different categories: the liability, first-party benefits, and the physical damage for your vehicle. Again, it gets a lot more complicated than that. And just really quick, as a disclaimer, we are a licensed agency here in Pennsylvania. So a lot of what I'm discussing is going to be specific to Pennsylvania. We are licensed in other states. However, I can't, the video would be way too long to talk about all the different nuances between states. So in general, this coverage is going to apply to you. And if you're not in a state that's near our agency, near Pennsylvania, then I'd recommend you go to your local agent and ask them some questions, okay? So again, going to wrap that up. Greg Hamsher, Advantage Insurance. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and we'll talk to you soon.